No, not yet. Welcome everyone, Bruchim Aboim. We're going to begin momentarily. Welcome everybody. Happy Chanuka. Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Bruchim Aboim and Chanuka Sameach. Thank you all so much for joining us. Welcome to Light Up the Night, our special Chanuka evening, together with all of you in celebration of this beautiful time. While it may be dark outside, inside, within each one of us, we have the opportunity to light up the night. And we are delighted, thrilled, and excited to welcome a very special guest this evening, Rabbi Shlomo Katz, live from Israel, early hours for him, early evening for us. We want to especially thank, on behalf of the YU Torah Mitzion Kollel, our entire community, we want to thank our partners this evening, Madregos Midwest. Huge shout out to, I think I see her there, Rachel Karish and family. Thank you so much, Rabbi Yechiel Bresler, who you'll be hearing from a little bit later. And our other organizational partner this evening, Yachad. Thank you so much to Elliot Cohen, the whole Yachad team. I see many of our Yachad members who are joining us this evening. And we are delighted to welcome all of you to enable us to continue to come together despite the challenges which exist outside that limit our ability to get together physically. But through our re'iyah, through seeing each other, even just on the screen, that creates a connection. Chanuka is about this time of connecting even through seeing. And that's why in the times of the Gemara, you could see behind me the Chanuka licht, which is lit in our home. In the times of the Gemara, you can make a bracha just by seeing someone else's Chanuka candles, because that seeing is connecting. So even though we're only seeing each other on screen, we're still connecting to that light. Without any further ado, I would like to welcome and thank for joining us all the way from Eretz Yisrael, from Aksenu HaKadosha, Rabbi Shlomo Katz. Welcome everybody and enjoy.
Hey everybody, Shalom Aleichem. Can you hear me okay? Yeah? Okay, awesome.
Yes.
What a Hanukkah miracle. It's 3:30 in the morning here, somewhere in the Judean hills. And we're singing together with Skokie and West Rogers. It's crazy. But it's all so beautiful. It's such a slice. Okay, Chevron. So even though you're all muted, I could see you, hopefully. So those of you that have cameras off, if you want to turn them on so we can be as much as possible together, I'd appreciate it. But don't let the screen be a mechitza. Let the screen be something that you could go through and connect. So sing with me, please, if you don't mind. I think it's so beautiful, the fact that we have modern day Maccabees right now as I'm speaking. They're probably right around the corner. A few 18-year-old, 19-year-old freezing soldiers that they're not sleeping. They're not sleeping so that I could sleep, my wife could sleep, my children could sleep. So I want to start tonight with really thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu and thanking all our chayalim, all our soldiers here for protecting us. The Maccabim of today. Shomer, Shomer Yisrael, Shomer, Shomer Yisrael, Shemor Sheilit Yisrael, Shemor Sheilit Yisrael, Ve'al Yovan, Ve'al Yovan, Ve'al Yovan Yisrael, Haomlim Shema Yisrael. Da 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 da. Bam 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 bam. Bam bam bim bam bam bim bam bam bim. Ay da da dee da da dee. Do 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 do. La 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 da 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 da. Shomer, Shomer Yisrael, Shomer, Shomer Yisrael, Shemor Sheilit Yisrael, Shemor Sheilit Yisrael, Ve'al Yovan, Ve'al Yovan, Ve'al Yovan Yisrael, Haomedim Shema Yisrael. Let's go, everybody. Oh, the Yamim, as Miehu, Be'alehu, ישועתי אורך ימים אז מיהו ויענהו מישועתי אורך ימים אז מיהו ויענהו מישועתי אורך ימים אז מיהו let's go. Alanisi, Bayala Purka, Bayala Budo, Bayala Chua, Bayala Milchamot, Asita Lavote, Miami, my Basmanaze. I want to see everyone clapping their hands. Let's go. Alanisi, Bayala, but thank you, Hartman's, Bayala Budo, Bayala Chua, Bayala Milchamot, Asita Lavote, Miami, my Basmanaze. Alanisi, Meyal, Porkan, Meyal, yes, Rosens, as a Yofi, Milchamot, Sita Lavoteno, Miami, my Basmanaze. Bayala Chuan, Bayala Milchamot, Asita Lavoteno, Miami, my Basmanaze. Alanisi, Bayala Purkan, Bayala Budon, Bayala Chun, Bayala Milchamot, Asita Lavoteno, Miami, my Basmanaze. Bamba mima, bamba ilai, bamba mima, amrana ilai, Alanisi, Bayala Purkan, Bayala Gulon, Bayala Chuot, Bayala Milchamot, Shasita Lavoteno, Miami Mahem Basman, Hazen. Yesher Koyach, everyone. Elliot Cohen, I love your profile picture. Ashrecha. You know, everyone. Chanuka. Hopefully you're hearing okay, yeah? Everyone hears all right? Okay, wonderful. Chanuka is my children, I'm sure by you too, my children's favorite holiday. And the more that we're celebrating and taking our time by the nerot, by the candles, by you right now it's probably like it's a quarter to 8 p.m., right? Mashu kaze? Something like that. So you already lit already. Every night I've just been sitting there with my children. We've been sitting for a while, not running anywhere. There's nowhere to run to besides one place, just to look at the candles, to look at this Ora Ganus, to look at the concealed light. So I want you all to realize that tonight, you know, for me, to be together with Madrigos Midwest, with Chicago Yachad, with the YU Torah Mitzion Kollel of Chicago, this is an abundance of light. It's almost like I should have brought my sunglasses. There's too much. It's even saying these three names on my screen. To me, feels like it's mamish olam chesed yibana. That the way the Ribono Shalom keeps on rebuilding this world is through chesed, is through light, is through love, is through patience. So I want to dedicate this next song to all my dear friends at Yachad. You guys are such heroes, imamish heroes, and I'm sure that you get this song dedicated to you all the time, but it's never old. It never gets old. Okay. Many people have different versions of what it means to be holy. Many people have different understandings of what it means to be close to Hashem. But the truth is, we're told when you daven Nusach Sfard on Shabbos. If you daven Nusach Ashkenaz, I can't really help you about this one. But if you daven Nusach Sfard, so when we get to Kedusha and Musaf, we all say like this. We say Keser Yitnu Lecha Hashem, we give you a crown, we crown you as king. Hashem Elokeinu Malachi Amoine Amoine Mala Imamecha Yisrael Kivutei Matan. How do we crown you as a king down here? One word. Yachad, 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 Kulam Kedusha Lecha Yishaleishu, Kulam Kedusha Lecha Yishaleishu, Yachad, 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 Kulam Kedusha Lecha Yishaleishu, Kulam Kedusha Lecha Yishaleishu, Dalalai, Oi, 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 Dalalai, Lai, Ai, Dai, Dai, Oi, Lai, Ai, 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 Dalalai. Let me see who can clap loudest. Ai, Dai, Ai, Lai, Dalalai, Lai, Ai, Dalalai, Lai, Ai, Lai, Dai, Lai. Come on, Elliot. Ai, Dalalai, Lai, Ai, Dalalai, Lai, Ai, Dalalai, Lai, 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 Oi, Lai, 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 Lai. Ai, Dalalai, Ai, 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 Oi, Lai. Together, together, only together are we one. שמחת בחגך, וישח שמח. Jeremy Amster, I can hear your harmony even through the screen and through the mute, and it's so beautiful. שמחת בחגך, וישח שמח. Rabbi Shlomo Schreiber, I hear you harmony too. Thank you so much, Chaver. Ay, Yisach Sameach, Chanuka Sameach, Chanuka Sameach, Chanuka Sameach, Chanuka Sameach, Oy, Chanuka Sameach, Chanuka Sameach, oy, oy, oy. Chanuka Sameach, Chanuka Sameach, It's almost Erev Shabbos. Bam 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 bam. Oh Shabbos Kodesh, Shabbos Kodesh, Shabbos Kodesh, Shabbos Kodesh, ay 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 ay. Shabbos Kodesh, ay ay. Shabbos Kodesh, ay ay ay. Shabbos Kodesh, Shabbos Shabbos. Okay, it's your turn. Answer me. Let's go. Ay 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 ay. Shabbos Shabbos. Zahava, you're singing great. Let's go. Ay ay. Chanuka Sameach. Ay ay ay. Chanuka Sameach. Oy oy oy. Chanuka Sameach me'od. Chanuka Sameach. Yeshar Koach, everybody. Thank you so much. Wow. The greatest chevra. Amazing. So, where do we go from here? We go to a new nigun. I just wrote this nigun. I never performed it. But I figure at 10 to 4 in the morning, when everyone else is sleeping, is probably the best time to sing this and to sing it for you guys. And I want to dedicate this to my dear friends at Madrigos. And I want to explain why. I've had the privilege over the years of doing some work with the Chevra in Madrigos Midwest that, like the Chayalim here, like the soldiers here, they don't get too much shluff because they're constantly thinking about every single yid that could really use an extra dose of love, an extra dose of listening to. So I want to share this with you, and I think that it's a very important concept that I learned from Rav Biederman. Hashem should give him long days and good health for many more years to come. I learned from Rav Biederman this year from my friend Aaron Razel. I don't know how many of you have heard of I'm sure you've heard of the Razel brothers. Aaron, one of the Razel brothers, he put out a song called Yevanim Nikbitzu Alai. We all know those words, because Baruch Hashem, there are many different nigunim to the words Yevanim Nikbitzu Alai, that Greeks came and they basically really started to stomp over me. Yevanim Nikbitzu Alai. And Rav Biederman said that, why, from all of Mao's tzur, how come you don't really see nigunim for any of the other stanzas, but you see people singing so many different nigunim for Yevanim Nikbitzu Alai? Dafka, that stanza, Yevanim Nikbitzu. Why? Because for some reason the midah, the klipa of Yavan, is still very, very strong by many, many people. And according to the Medrash, the klipa of Yavan is the klipa of choshech, of darkness. And we still, in this dar, with all the light that we're surrounded with, we still have such a difficult time sometimes getting swallowed up in pits of darkness. So that's why Rav Biederman says, since we're still fighting that klipa in the world, everyone's got a strong Yavan, so we have to counter that with some strong nigunim for Yevanim Nikbitzu Alai. So this is a new nigun of mine that blessed me, give me a bracha to get to the studio and record this even before Chanuka is over, and somehow publish it and make sure it gets all over the world before Chanuka is over. It'll be a little bit of a nice Chanuka, since we only have one more night after this, but Hashem can do anything. So this is the nigun, and it's very close to my heart, and my girls and I are singing it all Chanuka. And And afterwards, I want to share with you a Dvar Torah about these words, because it's really my inspiration that I received from Madrigos that I want to connect to this nigun. Yevani Nigbetsu alai azai Bimei chashmani Ufartu Choi mais mingdalai Betimu Kol ashmani Yevani Nigbetsu alai azai Bimei chashmani Ufartu Choi mais mingdalai Betimu Kol ashmani. Okay, I want you to try that with me again. Josh Rosen, I really want you to sing this song with me. Yevanim Nigbetsu alai azai Bimei chashmanim Ufartu Choi mais mingdalai Betimu Kol ashmanim Uminoi san kanim Nasanes Nashayshanim Bnei Bina Yemei Shmaina Kavushiru Nani Uminoi san kanim Nasanes Nashayshanim Bnei Bina Yemei Shmaina Kavushiru Nani. Hey, I did it in lane, I did it in lane, I did it in lane, I did it in oh, Rabbi Chia, you got it. Yevani Nigbetsu alai azai Bimei chashmanim Ufartu Choi mais mingdalai Betimu Kol ashmanim Yevani Nigbetsu alai azai Bimei chashmanim Ufartu Choi mais mingdalai Betimu Kol ashmanim Uminoi san kanim Nasanes Nashayshanim Bnei Bina Yemei Shmaina Kavushiru Nani. I did it in lane, I did it in lane, I did it in lane, bum ba-da-dum bum-bee, bum-ba-da-dum bum-bee, bum-bum-bee, oh. Okay, so what I want to say? These are my favorite words in Ma'oz Tzur. These 5 words. Uminotar kankanim na'asanes l'shoshanim. Right? You say it every night. I'm sure you know what it means. So I'm just going to do some chazara right now. Uminotar kankanim. And from the leftover oil, right? Na'asanes l'shoshanim. Miracles took place for the roses, for Am Yisrael. When I grew up, and hopefully I'm still growing up, I pray Bezrat Hashem, I always learned that the Yevanim, the Greeks, they missed. They didn't see that jug of oil that was left, a little bit of oil. They somehow skipped over it. They didn't see it. And the miracle is that there was some oil left over because the Greeks passed over it, right? But it's not true. The Greeks saw that little bit of oil. They did. But you know what they thought to themselves? Why didn't they contaminate it? Why didn't they destroy that little bit of oil that they saw? So listen to this, my dearest friends in Chicago. I want you to listen to this very deeply. Because really this is the avoda of Madrigos. They didn't believe that with such a little bit of oil, such a small amount of oil that you can do anything monumental. It's not that they didn't see the oil. The Greeks saw it, but they looked at it and they said, there's nothing you can do with this. Uminotar kankanim, don't worry. They won't be able to light anything. They won't be able to produce any light in the world with such a small amount of light. And you know what happened from that little bit of notar, what was left over in the kankan? Na'asane, a miracle happened. All we need in life, dearest friends, is another friend to look at us and to see our little bit of leftover oil in our jug and tell us, you know what you could do with your talent? You know what you can do with your light? You know how much darkness you could expel if you just take advantage of the minotar kankanim, what's left in your jug, in your body, in your neshama? So I give us a bracha to have those kind of teachers, those kind of rebels. Nasanes Shoshanim Bnei Bina Yemeshmona Kavushinu Denani Momakai, let's go. And now a word from our chevra from Yachad.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Hanukkah and Chag Sameach. My name is Elliot Cohn, Director of Development for Yachad Chicago region. Tonight, though we find ourselves physically separate, due to the generosity of our co-sponsors for the evening, YU Torah Mitzion Kollel, Madregos Midwest, and Yachad, along with the talented Rabbi Shlomo Katz, we're thrilled to be celebrating with you virtually. One of Hanukkah's themes is light, bringing light into our lives, shedding light on darkness, revealing hidden light into the open, are just some of the ideas relating to this theme. So how can each one of us shed light on Hanukkah, a holiday so important for the Jewish people? The answer lies in the Hanukkah candles themselves, for the flame of just one candle can be used to illuminate many, many more. So let us take the message of the Hanukkah candles and share the light found in each and every one of us. Doing so can be simple, like calling or FaceTiming a friend or relative, sending an email, or even sending someone a card in the mail. Doing so will light up their lives. I will conclude by noting that tonight's concert is an especially meaningful event for Yachad, as our clients and their families typically have not had as much flexibility to find engaging opportunities over the past few months. So we again thank our co-sponsors and Rabbi Shlomo Katz for making tonight's concert a reality. Enjoy the rest of the evening and Chag Sameach. Thank you.
Yesher koyach. Beautiful. All right, let's switch a guitar, chevra. One that stays more in tune at this time. All right. Okay, if you know this one, I want you all to sing with me. And this one, I want us all to sing and give a very big shout out and a big yesher koach to Rabbi Brands. Yesher koach gadol me'od me'od me'od. Be'ezrat Hashem, Hashem should continue to bless you with infinite kochos to keep on going strong, 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 bringing so much light to so many different people. And you and the mishpacha should only know of good news. da 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 da, 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 da da. Do 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 do, da 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 da, do 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 do. Hashem Ekra Be'el Hashem Etzchanan Eilecha Hashem Ekra. Andrew, please say hi to Ami for me, okay? Etzchanan Shema Hashem Bechaneni Hashem Ye'ozeni 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 do 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 Shema Hashem Bechaneni Hashem Ye'ozeni Come on, Neoni, I think you know this song. Come on, Berkowitz, I want to see you clapping your hands. Back of the bus. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Bum, 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 bum. Mishpachar Glass, thank you so much for all the love. Ay, 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 oh. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 oh. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 oh. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 oh. Ay, 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 ay. So I got to share with you something that happened with us over Shabbos. Something beautiful. Baruch Hashem. First of all, you're all invited whenever it's good for you to come and join us here for Shabbos, or even for a bit more if you want. And we're in the midst of building our kehillah here, and it's going wonderful, wonderful. And it's hard not being together every Shabbos. I don't know what it's like in Chicago right now, but they only allow us to have 20 people in a minyan outdoors, and now that it's getting cold, it's not really so much an option. But in our hearts, we're really trying to stay as close as we can to each other in this very interesting time. So on this past Shabbos, I was spending time with my youngest daughter. We have 4 daughters, and B'shat Tova Mutzlachas, my wife is due in a month. B'shat Tova Mutzlachas. So my youngest daughter, her name is Liba Tehora. You know, like Amber. Simple name. So Liba Tehora says to me, Abba, I don't understand something. The Yevanim lost, but we still don't have a Beit HaMikdash. So did they lose? My God. What are kids on these days? What am I going to tell her? What am I going to tell my child? The Yevanim did lose the war. She said the Yevanim lost, right? The Yevanim lost, but we still don't have a Beit HaMikdash. So I told her, I don't understand either why we don't have a Beit HaMikdash. I don't. But I know one thing, that if you look up to Hashem and you ask Him, why not? Why don't we have it? With the love that you have. Now, mind you, she's only 4, so this is not really a deep intellectual conversation, but it was all there, okay? I said, I promise you, Liba, if you turn to Shamayim, to Kadosh Baruch Hu, and from the deepest place, from your heart, you say, Hashem, lama en lanu beit mikdash, at that moment, I'm sure that anything can happen. Anything can happen. So I want us to sing a little bit about the Avodas HaKodesh, a little bit of the Avodas HaKodesh, that Kolel Torah Mitzion from Chicago stands for. Because what the Kolel has been trying to do for so many years, Baruch Hashem successfully, is that they're trying to bring Yerushalayim consciousness to everyone's heart, to everyone's home. That thinking about Yerushalayim is not this thing that I think about on Yom Yerushalayim or on Yom Ha'atzmaut when I have a little bit of a Zionist attack, but it's really who I am. It's what I'm thinking about all the time. So I just want to say Yesher Koach to the Kolel. Yesher Tamshichu B'Avodat HaKodesh Lachem. You should be privileged to continue with the fire of Yerushalayim, to take it everywhere you go. And this is a little niggun about the fire of Yerushalayim. ותחזינה עינינו בשובך לציון ברחמים, ותחזינה עינינו בשובך לציון ברחמים, תחזינה עינינו בשובך לציון ברחמים, תחזינה עינינו בשובך לציון ברחמים, המחזיר שכינתו לציון, לציון המחזיר שכינתו לציון, לציון. Right, Hanukkah is the holiday of Yerushalayim, the last holiday that keeps us going for so long. That's what Yerushalayim does, it keeps us going, no matter what. Oyu vneyotza bekodov beyameinu binyan olam, uvneyotza bekodov beyameinu binyan olam, uvneyotza bekodov beyameinu binyan olam, uvneyotza bekodov beyameinu binyan olam, bechisei David עבדך מידע לתוך התחים, בכיסי דוד עבדך מידע לתוך התחים, דדי 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 דו 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 דדי 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 do 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 Now let's take it up a level. Let's take it up a level, Chevra. I don't know what the new niggun is going to be when the Beis HaMikdash comes, but I know that there's going to be a new song, because we say V'sham nashir shir chadash uvirnana na'ale, right? We're going to sing a new song, and we're going to go up to you, Hashem, with such happiness. I have a feeling, like Reb Nassim Breslover said, that when we look at each other with azamra eyes, with finding the good in each other, that's how we're going to form the new niggun. So the world needs Chanukah eyes, Chanukah light, where ein lanu rishus lishtamish bahem ela lir'osam bilvad. I have no right to use you. I have no right to use our friendship. Ela lir'osam bilvad. I just want to be in awe of what we have. Why? So I could say thank you to Hashem. And that'll be the new song. The new song will just come down. No one's going to have to write it. We're all going to know it. Ibane Hamikdash Ir Tzion Temale. Ibane Hamikdash Ir Tzion Zion Temalei Banei Hamikdash Ir Zion Temalei Banei Hamikdash Ir Zion Temalei Beshamnash Shir Chadash Uvinana Na'ale Beshamnash Shir Chadash Uvinana Na'ale Nirani Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do Di-da-di-di-di-di-di Di-da-di-di-di-di Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-di-di Last time Besham Nashir Shir Chadash Uvinan Na'ale Besham Nashir Shir Chadash Uvirnana Na'ale Yisrael Shabani Chag Sameach Ay da 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 la da ay da 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 la la ay da di da 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 ay do 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 da la 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 da 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 Diddly ay day ay day day Diddly ay day day Diddly ay day ay day day ay day ay day day Hey do 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 Hey, I da 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 Pisco piscoli, shane sende, abo abovam, ondeka. Pisco piscoli, shane sende, abo abovam, ondeka. Piscoli, shane sende, abovam, ondeka. Piscoli, shane sende, abovam, ondeka. Open up the gates, Rabbi. Let's go. Open up the gates of righteousness. Let me in to work. That's right. That's it. There you go. Open up the gates of righteousness. Let me in so we can do once again. Say Hashem Lashem. Tzadikim Yavuvon. זה השער להשם, צדיקים יבואו. ניי 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 ניי, אוי ניי ניי ניי, אוי 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 ניי 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 ניי, ay 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 ay. Du bist Hashem besimcha, du bist Hashem besimcha, bo lefana bilana, lefana bilana. Du bist Hashem besimcha, du bist Hashem besimcha, bo lefana bilana, lefana bilana. Ay dere lay dere lay dere lay dere lay dere lay ay dere lay dere lay dere lay lay. Ay dere lay dere lay dere lay dere lay dere lay ay dere lay dere lay dere. Du bist Hashem besimcha, du bist Hashem besimcha, bo lefana bilana, lefana bilana. Du bist Hashem besimcha, du bist Hashem besimcha, bo lefana bilana, lefana bilana. Dere lay 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 lay. Ay dere lay dere lay dere lay dere lay dere lay dere lay. Okay, last one, Chavra. Whoa, la 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 la. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, beautiful drawings in the back over there. Ay ay ay, ay ay ay. Do do ay 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 ay. Do 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 ay ay. Ay ay Jeremy, ay 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 ay, bum bum beam, bum bum beam, bum 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 beam, beam bum beam, bum bum. Ay ay ay. Chavra, believe in your light. Believe in your notar kankanim. Believe in the little bit of light you see in yourself. That Bezrat Hashem, if you believe in your light, maybe I'll believe more in my light. And if I believe more in my light, they'll believe more in their light. And like that, the lighting of the menorah will literally be something that doesn't stop. Candle to candle, heart to heart. Bezrat Hashem, when the Rebbeinu Shalom looks down at us while we're singing to Him and asking Him to please believe in ourselves, that gives Hashem so much nachas. Thank you so much, my dearest friends. This for me was such a privilege. And Haynu Kecholmim, it's a little Chanuka miracle for me to be able to be with all of you so far away, yet so close. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Shlomo. Really appreciate it. Amazing. It was so great that you brought this kid out who wanted to just hear your beautiful nigunim and divrei Torah. So even though he doesn't understand them, but he loves them, and we appreciate everything you do for Klal Yisrael. And thank you to the partnering organizations, Yachad and the YU Torah Metzion Kollel of Chicago, and of course, and Madrigos Midwest as well. And thank you all for joining and for partaking in this concert. And we wish everyone a wonderful night in the Freilichen Chanukah.